Aleppo. My name is Khalfe. I am the chief of Aleppo Field Office. Today you are joining us to see the impact of UNICEF work on the children in Aleppo. You will be traveling to a school, to a community center. Then we will be going to northern rural of Aleppo in order to see Fafin camp, where we have internally displaced people. My colleague Antoine will be with you during your visit. Antoine.
Thank you, Isra. Hello, everyone. I'm Antoine Shennikji, the Communication Officer at UNICEF Aleppo. I hope today you will have an informative and interesting visit with us. So we reached Bab in Nisreen area, and we're going to visit Khawla Bint Al-Azwar school. But first, let me introduce you to my colleague, Osama Antebi. He's our education officer.
You're most welcome to Aleppo. Let's go. Now we are going through one of Aleppo 9 gates. It's called Conestone Gate. It's like 900 years old. In UNICEF, we usually do school rehabilitation for two main reasons. The first one is the need for learning space. And the second one is to prepare the school and to attract people and returnees to come back to their hometown or their neighborhoods and communities. In this area, we have the two reasons. So I believe that people will come back one day here to rebuild and recover their life before crisis. When we visited this school in 2017, we found 50 children in the school only. Now we're talking about more than 200 children in the same school. That means people are coming back despite of the lack of the basic services like electricity, power, and water network. Even you cannot find your way here in the darkness during the night. It was so difficult to find your way during the past years here. When we started working in this school, this road, for example, was full of debris, stones, war remnants, sometimes UXOs. We tried to advocate for the children's right to be safe while they're going to school, with the municipalities, with the governor office. And as you see now, they can't find their way. It's better. This is Khawla Bint Al-Azwar School, which was rehabilitated in 2017. We usually, when do rehabilitation, we establish early childhood education, ECE, we call it ECE, room in each school that we rehabilitate. So let's have a visit and have a look at this ECE room. مرحبا، شلونكم؟ الله يعطيكم العافية. أسألكم سؤال، معلش. هلا كلكم هون بيوتكم قريبة من هون من المدرسة؟ مين بيته شوي بعيد؟ وين بيتك حبيبي؟ ايه؟ ايوه؟ نفس المنطقة. تعتبر نفس المنطقة. مستعمل الأصل يعني تعتبر. بنت للأنسلة. تمام. ايه حبيبي قول. وين بيتكم؟ بالجلوم كلهم. بالجلوم.
الشكل. برافو سفير دعم. وهذا الشكل وجه. ما هذا؟
To ensure inclusion for all children, even children with disabilities, UNICEF is supporting the resource rooms that have the needed support from trained teachers for those children to be included in the same schools. Let's have a visit at those resource centers. مرحبا، شلونكم؟ شلونك يا أنسي؟ احكي لي ايش عم تعمل عمار؟
والله بلعب.
هذا لعب تسلاي. طب نسمع من أنسي ايش هذا النشاط اللي عم يعملوه الشباب؟
نشاط الالوان. هو عنده شويه ضعف بالالوان.
كويس.
ندرب له بشكل حسي
كثير منيح
ولمسي، كمان عنده الادراك الحركي عنده شوي ضعيف.
مجموعة طلاب ذوي الاحتياجات الخاصة اللي عم ندعمهم بالمدرسة واللي بنفس الوقت عم يحضروا دروس مع زملائهم
10 ضمن 8 صفوف.
ضمن 8 صفوف، وكل حالة مختلفة عن الثانية.
كل حالة مختلفة عن الثانية، كل وحدة لها توصيف وإلها طرائقة وإلها خطتها.
تمام.
كذلك مع عظمة حجم. إذا نحن لما نتحدث عن البحر أول شيء
We are now at Al Maadi neighborhood. We're going to see UNICEF multi-service platform. But first, let me introduce you to my colleague, Yasser Ahmedi. Yasser?
Hello, this is Yasser Ahmedi. I'm Education Officer with UNICEF. I have been working with UNICEF since 2013. We are going to see one of the most important interventions of UNICEF in Aleppo city. We selected this neighborhood to establish the community center after we have done the rapid assessment in 2017-2018 after the area became accessible for us as UNICEF. The multi-service platform here provide education and child protection to the local community and to the surrounding community, to the children who are coming from nearby neighborhoods to this community center. As you can see, this neighborhood is relatively damaged and there are a lot of destruction. Children used to be out of school for years because of the displacement, because of the security reasons, because of the conflicts before the area became accessible to us. Also, this multi-service platform provide like an only opportunity to children to attend non-formal education. So as you see, this signboard to the center indicates that all services here in the center are free. Here in the center, we provide early childhood education service, which is also targeting the children at the age of 3 up to 6 years old. Actually, this program was like a candle of hope for the community here because it's free of charge and the families finally have a chance to send their children for an early education, which is relatively impossible for them because of the economic situation and the financial crisis that they have and the country entirely have now. صباح الخير. So now we are going to meet children and we'll meet the volunteers who are working with us. They will talk more about the services and what they have here. Come on. صباح الخير. مرحبا.
صباح الخير. صباح النور.
كيفكم؟ شو الأخبار؟
تمام الحمد لله. أهلا يا أستاذ، أهلا وسهلا.
كيف أمورك؟
أهلا
صباح
وسهلا. صباح الخير. أهلا وسهلا.
كيف الأوضاع؟ تمام؟
تمام الحمد لله. صباح الخير.
شو في عندنا اليوم اكتيفيتيز شغالين الصبح؟
إيه أهلا وسهلا، تفضلوا.
صباح الخير. صباح الخير، مرحبا. صباح الخير. كيفكم؟ شو الأخبار؟ شو عم تاخذوا اليوم؟
عن جهاز تنفس، جهاز دوران.
ممتاز. طيب شو استفدتوا؟ شو احكي لي شو استفدتوا؟
كنت ما بعرف أكتب هلا صرت أعرف شوي.
كويس، كمان؟
صرت أعرف شوي.
رحت شي على المدرسة تسجل من جديد ولا ما عاد رحت على المدرسة نهائيا؟
ما رحت.
ليه؟
ليه ما بفهم شيء.
طيب شو خطتك بعد ما تخلص هون المستوى؟ شو رح تعمل؟
بشتغل.
بدك تشتغل؟ ليه؟
ليه؟
ما بدك تكمل دراسة؟ بدك؟ ولا للتاسع ولا للبكالوريا ولا
بس التاسع.
ليش ما بدك تكمل درس؟
ليه؟ اتعلم مصلحة.
ايش في بالك المصلحة؟
خياط.
في حدا بالعائلة بيشتغل خياط؟ كلهم بيشتغلوا خياط؟ كله عم بيشتغل؟
بس أنا هاي الجمعة وقفت.
هاي الجمعة وقفت. طيب أنت عم تشتغل؟
إيه.
شو عم تشتغل أنت؟
هاي الجمعة خياط.
خياط. أنت شو عم تشتغل؟
خياط.
خياط. شو عم كمان خياط. نجار. هونيك خياط. أنت؟
أنا طباع. طباع.
طباع. شو بتطبع؟
أحذية.
أحلى أحذية. وأنت؟ ما عم تشتغل؟ عم تروح على المدرسة؟ كل وقتك بالمدرسة؟
والله ايوه بحب المدرسة.
تحب المدرسة؟ أي صف هلا أنت؟
والله دخلت على الثامن بدي أكمل الثامن.
ليش؟
لأني صار عندي لا
صار بدك دروس تقوية أكثر. طيب أنت شو عم تشتغل؟
معمل نسيج وخياطة.
معمل نسيج وخياطة. الكم زمان عم تشتغلوا؟
أنا بشتغل من عمري 7 سنين.
من 7 سنين. كم ساعة باليوم بتشتغل؟
12.
12 ساعة؟
ليش؟
15 سنة، يعني صار لك 7 سنين عم تشتغل تقريبا.
الصف الأول بطلت رحت الصف الأول على الصف الثاني بطلت. اشتغلت أول شيء طبيعة ضليت شهر 6 شهور بعدين رحت على الخياطة.
وكم ساعة بتشتغل اليوم؟
10 ساعات 9 ساعات.
10 ساعات.
بس هلا عم بشتغل 4 ساعات.
4 ساعات. مشان لأنه توفق بين هون وهونيك؟
يعطيكم العافية. موفقين. أنا بدي منكم تشدوا على الدراسة. برافو عليكم كثير إنكم مخصصين وقت لتجوا تدرسوا هون. ولازم كثير نفكر إنه ناخذ شهادة التاسع ونكمل بعده وناخذ البكالوريا. فينا ندرس ونشتغل. أنا وقت كنت أدكن على فكرة كنت أدرس وأشتغل. Children here receive this opportunity to compensate the education they missed out on through the years. Many of them were enrolled in schools, but they left because they don't understand anything from the curriculum. They were put in wrong grades, so they were unable to read and write, but they were like enrolled in grade 6 or grade 8. So here they have the opportunity to start again from the appropriate academic level, so they can compensate and bridge the learning opportunity.
After seeing our education activities, we're now going to see our child protection activities. But first, let me introduce you to my colleague, Ms. Nurhan Mahjoub.
Hi, I am Nurhan. I am from Aleppo and I work for UNICEF Aleppo Field Office for around 7 years. I am the Child Protection Officer, and now I am going to tell you about what type of child protection activities we are implementing in this center. First of all, we have another 4 centers similar to this one and run by the same partner. In this center, we provide psychosocial support activities for the children, which is 16 sessions that the child needs to attend through 2 months. And in these sessions, they learn about their feelings and how they can react with their feelings, how to deal with their peers, but also with the other adults. And they learn about how they deal with the routine and usual stress and what they want to become in the future. Let's go in and attend the activity with the children. It's their 11th session. Yalla, let's go.
نتأكد إنه ما ضل يطلع عنا كلمات. هون بعدين صار معنا حروف. هون كمان.
This corner is for children who is coming out of their scheduled time for activities, so they are free to attend kind of recreational activities that is observed by a facilitator. So we can come in and see what they are drawing here. البيت اللي بدك ترسميه هيك. البيت اللي بدك ترسميه هو بيتكم نفسه ولا البيت اللي حابة تسكني فيه؟ حابة تسكني فيه.
Before we move to Fafin, let us pick up our colleagues Maher and Hussam. Maher will show us a UNICEF intervention here. Come on. Maher, Hussam.
Hi again, this is Hussam from Health and Nutrition.
Hi again, this is Maher. This project is providing alternative water source through using the Efrat river instead of using the groundwater. The idea is providing pumps on a tunnel that's coming from the Efrat river. Those pumps will pump the water to 4 intake points, and those intake points give the water to the water tankers that take the water to Fafin and the camps in the rural that we are going to visit in a while. The good idea of this project that it saved using the groundwater and saved using the fuel, the labor that is needed to operate 200 water wells that already exist in Aleppo. Hey, this is the Fafin camp. This camp was established in March 2018, where around 137 people, 137,000 people displaced from Fafin district due to military action. This camp consists of 800 tents, hosting around 3,000 individuals. Let's go inside and see the situation in the camp and see the services that is provided by UNICEF team and other agencies in the camp. Here UNICEF provided water tanks and toilets, as you can see, taking in consideration the gender issues, issues of protection and safety, were provided solar power for heating the water and providing lights in the toilets. Here I will take the opportunity to explain about development that we did in this camp, where we connected all tanks to a network. If you can see this pipe, the green one, going to underground network. So instead of having the tanker going inside the camp between the tents, with all the risk of having children around the tanker, this intervention is to prevent tankers from going inside. And the people can fetch water, as you can see from that point. Each 3 tents, there is one point to collect water. Also, one of the good points to mention that to prevent, the water, any water point needs drainage connection. So to prevent having muddy spots between the tents, we connected all those points into drainage, proper drainage system. صباح الخير. شلونكم؟ ايش الطبخة اليوم؟ بطاطا كثير طيبة. أين صف أنتو؟
أنا الصف التاسع.
عم تروحي على المدرسة؟
لا
ليش؟
عطلة.
عطلة. وأنت أين صف؟
4.
أنت أختها؟
إيه.
إيه. حلو هون ولا ما حلو؟
ماله حلو.
ماله حلو، إن شاء الله بنرجع على بيوتنا، إن شاء الله يا رب. الله يعطيكم العافية.
صحتين.
شكرا.
This is also one of the services provided inside the camp, which is the dislodging of sewage water. This is on daily basis. We pump the water from the manhole and then we pump it again in the municipal system, because there is no municipal system inside the camp nor around the camp. So the only solution is to provide daily dislodging to get rid of the sewage water. Hi, Hassan.
Hi.
So please take the lead. Explain to us about the health intervention.
Hello again. Now we will talk about the health situation in this camp. This emergency affected the health situation for children and mothers through different aspects like seasonal diseases or seasonal infections, like diarrhea waves in summer and respiratory infections in winter, like this situation. In addition to malnutrition among children and mothers, and also the children who are dropped out from the immunization program. مرحبا. الفريق عم يمسح عامل فريق عم يسمع بيجوا لهون وبياخذوا هذا بيجي بياخذ سكويز ويحط الاطفال بعدها. So the nutrition mobile team of volunteers is screening children and mothers inside the tents, and then refer the children and mothers to this point to receive their nutrition supplies. So now we are going to see the outreach volunteers team screening children and mothers for acute malnutrition. Let's go. مرحبا، يعطيكم العافية. بس نتعرف على أسمائهم؟ لا أسماء الشباب. So Abdul Qadir and Lubna are members of the outreach volunteers team. They are doing the nutritional screening through mock assessment through this tape. They assess the nutritional situation for children under 5 years through measuring the circumference of the mid-upper arm, and then referring children according to their situation to the point to receive their supplies. Abdul Qadir is now measuring the amount. His mark is 16.8 centimeters. He is normal. Now he is going to be referred to the point to receive preventive nutrition supplies.
And that concludes our visit for today. We tried to show you different UNICEF's aspects of work here in Aleppo, from emergency to life-saving. We really enjoyed having you here with us, and I hope someday we meet in person here in Aleppo. See you.